Your gut feelings aren't memories, but echoes from your future. Have you ever met someone for the first time and just gotten a bad vibe? You can't explain it. There's no logical reason. But some part of you has already decided you can't trust them. We call it a gut feeling. And for a long, long time, we've been told it's just our brain digging up old memories and recognizing patterns. But what if that's not the whole story? What if your gut feelings aren't just memories, but maybe, just maybe, they're echoes from your future? Section 1. The known world of the gut-brain axis. That tight, certain feeling in your stomach is absolutely real. Mainstream science has a powerful and, frankly, amazing explanation for it. The gut-brain axis. Your gut is lined with hundreds of millions of neurons, so many that it's often called our second brain. And this isn't just a cute nickname. This network is in constant two-way communication with the brain in your head. A huge part of that conversation happens through the vagus nerve, but it's a whole party line of signals involving hormones and immune responses too. When you walk into a new situation, your brain turns into a super-powered prediction machine. In fractions of a second, it's scanning every little detail: sights, sounds, even smells. It cross-references all this new information with a lifetime of experience, every similar place you've been, every person you've met with that same subtle expression. At the exact same time, your brain is listening to your body. This is a process called interoception. Basically, your brain sensing your internal state. It notices a slightly faster heart rate, a little clench in your stomach, a faint sweat on your palms. It pulls all this data together from the outside world and your inner world and makes a call. That call isn't a slow, logical thought. It's a feeling, a hunch, an intuition. This is the established, incredible story of intuition. It's a survival tool, sharpened over millions of years, letting you make snap judgments based on patterns your conscious mind is too slow to catch. It's all about the past, shaping your read on the present. But what if that's only half the story? Section 2. The pivot to the extraordinary. What if your body isn't just processing the past, but is physically reacting to things seconds before they happen? This isn't just a philosophical question. It's a field of deeply controversial scientific research into a phenomenon called presentiment, which literally means feeling the future. Presentiment isn't about having a crystal-clear vision of what's to come. It's the wild claim that our bodies show measurable, unconscious physiological changes before a random, unpredictable event happens. This idea pushes right up against the fundamental rule of cause and effect. And yet, for decades, a small handful of researchers have been chasing it, convinced they're seeing something that just shouldn't be possible. Section 3. The controversial evidence. The story of presentiment research often centers on one startling type of experiment, pioneered by researchers like Dean Radin. Imagine you're in a lab, hooked up to machines measuring your heart rate and how much you sweat. In front of you is a computer. Your job is simple. Just watch the screen. A picture will flash on the screen. Most of the pictures are pretty boring. Landscapes, a bowl of fruit. But mixed in at random, the computer will show a highly emotional image, something shocking, like a photo of an injury. A random number generator determines the order, so there's no pattern. In theory, no one knows what picture is coming next. The results, when first published, were stunning. As you'd expect, when a shocking image appeared, people's bodies reacted strongly. But that's not the weird part. When researchers analyzed the seconds before the image appeared, they found something that seemed impossible. just before an emotional image was randomly chosen and displayed, a small but statistically significant spike in the person's physical response was already starting to build. It was as if their body was bracing for a shock it hadn't received yet. Now this is where we have to hit the brakes, and hard. These claims are profoundly controversial, and for very good reasons. Mainstream science remains deeply skeptical, pointing out that these studies have been difficult to replicate, and that positive results might be statistical flukes that get published while failed attempts don't, a file drawer problem. A 2012 meta-analysis did report a small but significant effect across dozens of these studies. However, that analysis was immediately met with strong criticism from other scientists for its methods and potential biases. To this day, there is no accepted scientific evidence for presentiment. It's a fringe idea that has failed to convince the wider scientific community. And yet, if there's even a 1 in a trillion chance that something real is happening, it begs a huge question. How? Section 4. The how whispers from a bizarre world. To even try to explain how a body could react to the future, you have to leave classical biology behind and dip a toe into the bizarre, almost magical world of quantum physics. This is where we run into a mind-bending idea called retrocausality, or backward causation. In our world, time is a one-way street. You throw a rock, then the window breaks. But in the quantum realm, some experiments have produced results that a few physicists interpret as the future influencing the past. It's as if a particle knows what a scientist will do in the future and changes its past behavior. Let's be crystal clear. This is a highly speculative interpretation that most physicists reject. These experiments do not show that information can be sent back in time. But for supporters of presentiment, this is a conceptual life raft. They propose an idea that is pure, unadulterated speculation. What if our consciousness and biology are somehow, at a deep level, tangled up with these quantum processes? It's a poetic metaphor, not a scientific theory. Imagine time isn't a river but an ocean, where a big emotional event is like a stone dropped in. While the big waves move forward, maybe faint ripples travel backward. Maybe, just maybe, our nervous system is sensitive enough to feel those ripples. Again, this is a philosophical what if. There is no known mechanism or evidence to support it. It's an attempt to build a bridge between controversial data and mind-bending physics. A bridge that, for now, is built of pure imagination. Section 5. The science and the speculation. So, we're left with two very different ways to explain the same human experience. One is the story of prediction, grounded in established neuroscience. Here, your gut feeling is your brain, a biological supercomputer, running lightning-fast simulations based on a lifetime of data. It's listening to your body's internal chatter and using every memory you have to make its best guess about what's coming next. This story is supported by a mountain of evidence. The other story is the story of precognition. It is a fringe hypothesis, considered pseudoscience by most. In this story, your gut feeling isn't a calculation, it's a reception. Your body acts like an antenna, picking up a faint signal from a future emotional event. This story is supported by a small, highly disputed, and largely unreplicated body of research, and it has no known way of actually working. Conclusion. We started with a simple, universal feeling, that knot in your stomach that tells you something is up. We've journeyed through the very real science of your gut-brain connection and the brain's amazing predictive power. And we've taken a detour to the controversial fringes, chasing anomalies that hint at a reality far stranger than we know. So the next time you get that unexplainable gut feeling, pause for a second. Are you feeling the incredible power of your brain sifting through a lifetime of memories to keep you safe? That's almost certainly what's happening. Or is it just a little fun to imagine it might be something more? A faint whisper from the other side of the present moment. A faint but meaningful echo from your future. What do you believe is the source of our deepest intuitions? Have you ever had an experience that science, as we know it, struggles to explain? Let us know in the comments below.